Okay, let's get to some viewer questions. This one from Diane. It has been a long time since I've heard a word about contact tracing for positive COVID cases. Given the recent surge, is that still happening? So thank you for the question. And we checked with Multnomah County, and yes, they are still doing contact tracing. They have about 50 case investigators right now, down from 100. That's how many they had at the height of the pandemic. And those investigators, they reach out to the people who are sick, and they ask them who they have come in contact with, and then they reach out to those people either over the phone or through the mail. Multnomah County also says they just moved into what they're calling surge protocol, which means those investigators are doing shorter interviews so they can keep up with all the new cases. Tony emailed me too. Tony said, I have friends in other states who have already received their COVID-19 booster vaccinations. Why are we hearing nothing about booster vaccinations being administered in Oregon? Could you please check into this? So here's the thing. Technically, no one in the U.S. is giving out booster shots yet. However, in San Francisco, people who got the Johnson & Johnson shot can soon get what they're calling a supplemental dose of either Pfizer or Moderna. That's because some people are now worried about the lower efficacy of J&J compared to those other shots. But health officials in the Bay Area, they aren't technically calling this a booster shot. I should say, though, the CDC doesn't recommend mixing and matching COVID vaccines. They've come out and said that. The White House said they don't support this idea either. And the FDA, they even sent a statement saying that there's no data to show what might happen and that mixing the vaccines, well, that's not part of the emergency use authorization. To that, top health officials in San Francisco said, sorry, the call is breaking up. I can't hear you. I'm going to need to call you back. They plan to move forward with these non-booster boosters, with their top doctor actually saying, quote, if it's something you want to do, you should be able to do it, which feels like a loose argument, but we'll wait and see what happens. In general, for now, the CDC isn't actually recommending boosters at all, and they haven't been approved by the FDA either, but that could soon change. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that the FDA is expected to have a booster shot plan by early September, which the Biden administration is pushing for. It's not clear yet if boosters will be recommended for everyone or just people who are older or immunocompromised.